All right, Gemini, let's get into your reading. Happy New Year's. Now, Gemini, as I was getting ready and meditating on your energy, you could be feeling this shock, like, I don't know, like a disbelief. And it could be shocking to you. Maybe you weren't expecting for you to overcome some kind of difficulties or situation, whether it be in career, if it was with a particular partner, maybe you disconnected or you've been apart, whether it's separation, maybe you're married and you separated, y vámonos a la chingada, where's the fucking baile? Or if it's at work, it's almost like you're getting out of your comfort zone and you're like, fuck, this is crazy. So you could be shocked. If it's in a relationship, it's almost like you had to rebuild yourself again. And if this was in the past, you started to do the inner work. I'm hearing I saw one word, right? But I'm hearing like the inner work, maybe cleansing your chakras. For some of you guys, you could have had a hook in your sacral chakra and you're like, man, it was affecting your creativity. You're thinking, why? And for a lot of you guys, you've always had it. But it did take you to learn this right here, your self-worth. And it's like I'm picking up some of you guys. It's like, fuck, I've never been alone during the holidays, especially around these days, and this could have been your first, maybe your second year, maybe the last year, you could have been still hanging on to somebody, giving in to somebody. So some of you guys, you're really loving on yourself. This is you with the self-worth or self-love. This is you honoring your body. You don't care what anybody thinks. This is you honoring. This is you looking in the mirror and enjoying, who you are, who God created you to be. Because I feel you could have been with somebody that was just non-supportive. You could have been dealing with somebody that didn't really compliment you, that didn't make you feel amazing, beautiful, Or some of you guys even wanted. You have the calendar, maybe they didn't even make you a priority, or you couldn't. This is somebody that you couldn't rely on. You could have been going through difficulties in your spiritual journey, man. The beginning of that is crazy. So a lot of you guys, if you haven't cleaned your chakras, do a meditation, go within. I see a lot of you guys growing now that you're not with this person. For some of you guys, you could be like, man, I had to leave everything infinite. And that could be the truth. And you could be thinking, well, what am I supposed to do? And like I said, for some of you guys, you're shocked because you're starting to trust your spiritual journey. You're starting really to rely on God to connect. Maybe in the past, you were relying on people who give me this advice, and the universe was like, no. You could have been in isolation, 333, when I say that. And you start to really connect, to really trust. How? Like if it's in your work, maybe you applied or to a different kind of work industry, something you didn't know, and you're like, something led you there. Somebody got you a job, but you're finding out the truth. And I feel it's like the truth, like your truth. Maybe in the past you were dealing with somebody that was just, it's only their truth and their truth only. But right here, this is you really opening not only your eyes, but seeing things from a higher perspective. In the past, you could have been right there, like all these times that you missed work, that you were sick, you didn't understand. You were dealing maybe with somebody that was pulling and living off your energy. And this person wasn't going to allow you to grow. Look at this. It says evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So some of you guys, like I said, they don't lie. You start to really enjoy it. It's like, all right, I can do this. Yeah. And Gemini, you're the curious fucker. I mean, you're the lover. So you got to be curious. And some of you guys, you could have been, dealing with insecurities. Maybe you gained a little bit of weight. Maybe you lost a little bit of weight. Some of you guys are pissed. You could be like, somebody could have left you. You left somebody and you didn't mean to leave them, but then there's no turning back. It's almost like you were getting the nudge and then you doubt it. It's almost like you're doubting it. But you gain your freedom. Some of you guys are underestimating yourself. You're doubting. Let's see what the truth says. It says truth is different at different levels of consciousness. Reserve judgment. So see, if you were dealing with a man or female, doesn't matter. But if you were dealing with somebody that wasn't giving you the confidence, maybe in the beginning you went into this relationship confident. If it has to do with work, you were at a place where you couldn't grow. And you could have been in a place where like they gave you a crazy ass schedule and it's maybe you didn't even want to show up. You didn't feel good. Let me see what priority says. It's, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. So see, that's where you were shocked. Some of you guys made this change, this different, maybe this whole year. You could have made a promise. You could have set goals, and it could have been the first time that you actually were writing them down for some of you guys. And you realize you do have choices. It says, worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to what? To handle any outcome. And this is you, Gemini. Look, you're really embracing yourself. And for a lot of you guys, you could have been dealing with codependency. And you said, you know what? Chingue su madre. I'm going to be loving myself. This is you just having your cake and eating it. And it doesn't mean with relationships. It means like, shit, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go there. And you start to learn to love yourself. This is you loving. It says, why settle for crumbs when you deserve a whole meal? Now, look, you could be doing breathing exercise. This could have brought a change. This is you in a home and you by yourself. You don't need nobody. And some people could be shocked, Gemini. Look, for some of you guys, look, there's a passion. If you're, for the ones that are on this timeline, you have other people that are looking at you, that are admiring, you're inspiring them, and you're like, you don't even see these people. These people are the ones that you left behind. Look, they wanted to take your power. For some of you, they think you're savage. You might have just cut them off, change your number. Some of you guys, you change your address and they want to know where you're at. They're making the excuse, Gemini got, kidnapped. They didn't get kidnapped. You just, you took action. What? The stairway to heaven. You didn't die. Some of you guys know. None of y'all. But some of you guys took that action. And it says baby steps are still steps and they're better than standing still. So some of you guys, like I said, you start to embrace your love, looking at yourself in the mirror, stand in the mirror naked, man, shake it all the way around and love yourself. Who's going to love you better? Who's going to love you better than anyone besides God? Because he created you. And you got to understand, you made like part of this mission that you got. You came here knowing who you were going to be, what family you were going to be in, what lovers you were going to deal with, and what body, what challenges. So embrace it. Yeah. You see other people, fuck them. So now that you awaken, you left the people that can't come with you. Gemini, you become curious. And the universe starts to unfold for you, baby. Look, you start to sit there, man, I could do this, I could do that. It says focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy and experience twice. Look at this. But it takes you pulling your feelings, keeping your feelings here. What does that mean? That you started to probably learn to detach, to let go. To let go of what anybody fucking talks shit, because for some of you guys, they'll be coming towards you. Hi, what are you doing? Amalia, what are you doing? And now you learn to close your eyes. Shit, and you go within. What does this person really want? Because for some of you guys, yes, there was people coming around. They want to know what Gemini's doing just to go and sabotage it. But a lot of you guys learn how to say no. I heard. And it brings you happiness because in the past, maybe you didn't want to go to lunch with a particular person. And they're like, are you okay? And you're like, fuck, traigo chorro. That means diarrhea. You know what I'm saying? And that, and the friend's like, why? And you just can't explain it. But that's your body telling you, no bueno, this person. And you're tapping in, and this person's getting scared. Like, are you okay? 1111. Because that person knows. That person knows. Now you could be either one, because I just heard they can't even look you in the eyes. So you could be this one, and they got choro. They're like, fuck, they're gonna know you. Maybe you called them out, and that's what's shocking people. Gemini, in the past, you might have kept quiet, held things, like, I don't want to offend this person. Some of you guys, you don't have pelos in la lengua, even from back then, and then all of a sudden God tells you, reserve yourself. That shit could be hard. But for some of you guys, yeah, and it's like, because this is this one. Look, so you could be right there, and that person's like, you could be like, oh, is it? What do you want to know? So you could be finding out, or maybe people start to know that, oh man, we can't fuck with Gemini. Gemini has some crazy shit going on, and this is part of your security that the universe is trying to give to you. It's your birthright. Well, 22, as I said that. And even if they call you, oh, they're not a good girl, well, fuck that. You don't care. You might even stay quiet. Like, where's this person? This person's like, Gemini, you're not the same no more. You're kind of, a bad girl? They're like, yes. Well, yes. You might not be going but crazy, sleeping with every man on the block. Maybe just 2 or 3. Nah, just kidding. But maybe, you just stay optimistic. You're going in the wrong direction. You don't care. You're making your own way. Gemini, look, authenticity. It says right here, live life for you, not for anybody else. Because for Gemini, you could have been dealing with other. Hold on, man. They want me to pull this card back. Look, I'm trying to put it back in here because you don't want to be in this position anymore. But you could have been living. Hey, this person could have asked you, Gemini, can you help me or lend me money? And you're like, nope. And they're starting to be like this. Hey, what do you mean you can't do this? And you're like, no, I got things to do. Why? Because now you're whose priority are you? Yourself. Yes. But you're being optimistic. And even if you're going against the grain, that's what could be shocking people. But more importantly, this is what's making you feel good. And this is you embracing the new year, Gemini. You're like, fuck, I love myself. Así como estoy. Just how I am, how you created me, God. You surrendered. Yes. So a lot of you guys, look, you couldn't grow where you were at. For some of you guys, you were living in a glass house. Everybody knew your business. It says evolution starts when you leave your comfort zone. So yeah, you're like, you know what? If they see me butt naked, oh well. You don't care. And when you don't care, it becomes amazing. Like, who cares what people think, it's like you learn your self-worth. Oh, they think of you that way? Que chinguen a su madre. Just tell them like that. I'm gonna tell you if you don't know Spanish, just tell them que chinguen a su madre. Yeah, it means that I'll see you next time. No, it means fuck you. No, but look, you learn your self-worth, and they hate it. Look, abundance, and that's the truth. You're heading towards abundance. For some of you guys, they want you to keep your hand. Don't show your cards. My absolute yes list. So a lot of you guys, you're focused, and I'm picking up on my Geminis that are caliente crazy. I don't know why. Are you making tamales or what? Shit, you better invite me, because this person ain't invited no more. For some of you guys, you could be if they work for you, you could be telling them, hey, you know what? I'm not going to need you no more. And now they're crying because you might have caught them stealing. If this was your best friend and they were, doing you funny, messing with your man, if this is a man, you have pinches huevos, like the bull that I put on the community page. And this might be a friend. Like, if you're a male, you might be telling your friend, like, bitch, I thought I could be, count on you. I thought I could trust you all these years. And you were doing that behind my back. And you could have had for a lot of you, I'm picking up as a male. Plenty of times this person wanted to be, on your ass, and you were loyal, you were, man to man, and you're just like nothing, and they don't know what to do. They're probably, por eso they have chorro. That's why they have diarrhea. They don't know what to do. For some of them, they know the talk is coming. Or somebody could be telling them, hey, did you know that Gemini find out? Oh, shit, what's going to happen? They got a decision. For some of you guys, they got to come clean with all the people they were sleeping with. So some of you guys, yeah, you could be dealing with that. If you're the person that's letting somebody go with love, you're amazing. You fucking passed the test. Because you know what? I feel that, and this has been my beliefs from the past. We don't own anybody, even if we married somebody. Some of us got married and we were young. We didn't know. Some of us were tricked with fucking black magic. We don't even know that shit. Now, if you had kids, you honor, you love your kids and everything. But, dude, some of you guys were in a marriage that felt like this. And it's like, you didn't want to hurt nobody, but you might have fell in love. It was a decision. Could have been dealing with the Libra, but it was hard to make a decision. Look, Aquarius and the sun, Leo, they were for the streets. Maybe you wanted to move on. This could be for some of you guys, you could have they said Venus and Leo and somebody with Aquarius, Venus, both Venus, and it's bringing balance. Could be your new person, who knows? Or maybe they were the ones that were sneaking around. Now that they see you like this, the other person is laid out like they can't believe it. Not only do they have diarrhea, they pinche pedorra. This is a person, I'm telling you, they're having, because they don't know how you're going to react. Some of you guys are afraid, and maybe a lot of you guys, you gave it to God and they're surprised, they're shocked, they're fucking going crazy. They're like, they don't believe that you gave it to God, and they know karma. When God handles it, he handles it better than us that are human. Well, I'm not human, but you guys. And this changes. I'm telling you, it even shocked you. Put it in the comments, baby. Hit the like button. Because look, you're on a new path and you're not telling anybody. You're like, man, I swear, God, if you help me get away from this person, and some of you guys, you're going to find a better community. A better community. You might be, that's what you've been asking God. And maybe, look, you free yourself. You start talking to yourself better. It says right here, the words you speak are an invitation to life. It says a request to bring energy into form. Choose your words carefully. And I've always told you guys, I am powerful. I am handsome. I am gorgeous. I attract high vibrational, sexy lovers. Yes, that are at my command. I heard, I'm just channeling. That are kindness, that could be here when I call them, so they could talk to me nice and beautifully. I am powerful. I take risk when it comes to my yes list. But I take it calmly. So some of you guys slow down, lovers. So let's see. What is going to be a message from the cosmos right here? It says right here, remember that it's okay to be happy. Gemini. Really, it is. That's what they're telling you. One more. That's a lot. Some of you guys, you're jumping in, but wow. It says, find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. So for some of you guys, you're on that verge of being there. Now, for the full moon, I know it's been a couple of days, but they wanted me to pull this out. This is the magic moon something. I don't know. Let's see. What is Gemini for this full moon? Because they say 3 days here, 3 days there. You know, if you're Spanish, Mexican, we just take our time. Fuck it. All right, this is what you need, or this is what you're maybe this is what you've been wanting for this moon ritual. It has something to do with your destiny. The number 8 is going to be specific, baby, and wisdom and harmony. 27, and then a 7, 7, 8. Look at that. It's and then a 9. So it's like everything is coming into play. You got the wisdom, baby. When it comes to your destiny, nobody can take it. You know, I'm hearing often imitated but never duplicated, or some shit like this. And you bring harmony. A lot of you guys with your wisdom, you, Gemini, I just had like this thing. There's a friendship for some of you guys. You have wisdom that with your closest, whatever friendships, whatever God leads you to, you bring harmony and you help them with your destiny. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. And look, you allow them to have this new beginning. And for some of you guys, you're stepping into what? Your purpose. For some of you guys, you help others to flourish like this butterfly. And for some of you guys, you love that. You love to see other people shine. So maybe if you ask, we saw that heart with a bunch of people. It's almost like you allow people to break out of their comfort zone to find their success. Yeah. So for some of you guys, you could have some secret admirers. For some of you guys, I don't know, I'm picking up on this energy. It's almost like whatever you're doing, wherever you're starting, you could have a particular person that you're really seeing them, kind of rise. I don't know if it's fame or something. It's somebody that maybe you could trust them, but you trust this person if you have a platform. Number 26, that's an 8. This could be an organization. And something about confidence and trust over here. It says, true love, come to me. True love shall come to me as I do will. So mote it be. So somebody, there could be an organization. Maybe there's a 42. That's another 8. 8. And then an 8 over here, fuckers. Look at these. So Gemini, there is somebody in an organization. They might not have the confidence. They may be burning some kind of incense or, but there's an organization. There's a giant. Look, I thought I said orgasm at first. It says purpose, planning, efficiency. Now come to me so easily. And if you look, this woman right there is like grabbing his balls. So you might have somebody that's going to be paying attention to what. If this person, look, Bingy donkey dick over here, King Dingling. I don't know which one you are, but it's part of your destiny. And this person's gonna love you like crazy. And the crescent moon is right there. Look, when this person sees you, look at that look. Like if you're a male, they said, oh, maybe their heart just goes, maybe they melt. But don't, my males don't even think that she's like some of you guys. If you're a man watching this lady's gonna have you by the balls. Like, no, this is mine. This pinche garrote is mine. This big old machete is mine. So you might have somebody that's gonna be just like, no, I own you mine, and that's it. And here we are talking about you don't own nobody. You might have somebody kind of jealous, or you might just be claiming somebody. Look, I'm not playing. Look, she's like, I know, it's está chiquito. Yeah, right. I don't know. You might be dealing with the giants, like the fallen angel. Some of you guys, you could be one of those. Imagination and romance and victory. If you have a past person, look at the Gemini card came out. These all hit together. Good cheers. Look at this. That's a 7, 25. Somebody could be born on the 25th. And courage, 17. That's another 8. By shining brave and true and bright, my courage now returns this night. So some of you guys see how much happiness, the courage to step out out of your comfort zone. Look at the abundance that you bring in. So man, that's a lot of cards. I'm only supposed to pull 3. Yes, look, magical powers. They didn't want me to show you that no more. So it says right here, give your inner critic a vacation. Be kind to yourself. Some of you guys think when it comes to love, you might just want to be putting it there. But that person that's coming to you, man or woman, it's almost like they're going to get you out of the comfort zone when it comes to love and dating. It says, never forget how resilient you are, Gemini. You always bounce back. Put it in the comments, baby. Just says right there, the way you, it's almost like you have a way to bounce back like this, shocking people, and you actually hold back. Maybe you allow other people to prosper. It says, speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. And I was here, like, often I'm imitated, never duplicated. It's there's no jealousy when it comes to you. You want people to flourish. Now, if they're jealous or something like that, that's a different story. But I don't know. Remember that it's okay to be happy. It really is. I think it makes you happy to see people like that actually contribute back to the community, is what I'm hearing. So some of you guys might be, if you were dealing with somebody in the past, maybe you went through a separation, you might have been financially abused. And it shows the character of the other person. If you were unjustly, because we saw like the scales, there was an injustice, and maybe they left you out in the cold, and the universe was telling you, don't seek revenge, give it to God. You're gonna be placed, like, for some of you guys, you're attracting somebody that is gonna work with you. Maybe you guys are gonna give to the community or something. I don't know. It says you have the power to create the life you love. Remember that. Maybe that other person, you might have blew up Gemini in your past, and the money could have got to somebody. Maybe your person head blew up, and when they took that, it could have hurt you. But then you bounce back. It's like, this, that's my fucking energy. You started to retract it. It says you must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. And look, maybe that was your test. When you start to pull your energy back, it'll show. Let time. If you're on this spiritual journey, if you're going through any kind of separation, any injustice, if you're in isolation, you should be crying tears of joy. This is the moment. This is the sign that you're about to line up with your creator. You don't even need me. Go to God for confirmation. That's your sign. If God, because look, God gives it and he'll take it. And if they're, whoever you left behind, they feel like they got one over you, they got one over on God. Maybe they think that, but that ain't it. You need to focus on your purpose. I would be crying now. If I knew what I knew back then? I'm telling you, cry, focus, do your inner work. Do your inner work. Let go. Don't worry what they're doing. Focus on you. And I seen the beginning of this. This is why it's shocking to a lot of the Geminis. If you're resonating with this reading, hit the like button, share, comment, put it out there, claim it. This energy is good. This is you overcoming fear, letting go of what people think about you. 3131. As I said, that says, when I'm connected to spirit, I feel the sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. So some of you guys, you have a connection that you're gaining with the universe. Some of you guys could be seeing red birds. I think Red Robinson says, the universe is always conspiring to support me, guide me, and lead me compassionately towards the highest good. So these are your affirmations. That's what I got for you, Gemini. I would claim it. Some of you guys could be seeing feathers. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. Love is everything. Gemini, I don't think this person's going to miss the love you provided, the way you, they said like this. If you're a woman, you were reverse cowboy, they said. I don't know, something you were doing. Anything else? They're getting nasty like you would. Okay, damn. Like a snake, maybe you started, if you're a man, estaba chiquito, and then it grew like a motherfucker, make their eyes pop out. Yes, it's for some of you guys, it's just fireworks. For some of you guys, yeah, some of you guys from the past, it just, you got tired of meeting people that were just popping like 2 or 3 strokes, and you're like, ah, nah, mejor yo wait. If you're a man and you had a snake, I'm hearing it was like a dead end. They couldn't ride it, they couldn't do nothing. You're like, you know what? I ain't trying to be flexible. I have a better strategy, because they were taking your energy, you know. And for some of you guys, there's a person that wants to come back. They want a renewal. They want your energy. See, that's the pinche energy. And then if you got a fucking riata like a motherfucker, look, they're coming to you because their energy's gone. They went and gave it to somebody else, and you don't want to do that. For my ladies, be careful who you're getting with, because that could be the man that wants to come towards you, but they just want your energy. It could be an ex that wants to come back and say, look, can we get a new beginning? But look, they look like this. Hombre, la chingada. And then they want your energy. And then in the flow like that, you've done too much work. Look, I'm just saying, look, harmony again. So it's up to you. This could happen in the full moon. Yes, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Flexibility is, they miss how flexible you were. My ladies, you were just like, or maybe, I don't know. Let's get out of this energy. Many choices. See, you have options. This is the reason this person wants to come back to you. Look, and they see you in this energy. Man, some of you guys are going overseas in a new beginning. And some of you guys, you could say, you checkmate, bitch. Put it in the comments. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Happy New Year's, and keep moving forwards. Yes.